Happy Fallout Day, everybody. You know, the bombs dropped on October 23rd, 2077. And every year, Bethesda has tried to make an event out of Fallout. It's been pretty easy, honestly, with the introduction to Fallout in mainstream with the hit Amazon television show. But if you've been a fan of Bethesda for some time, you're probably somewhat familiar with one of their franchises. And Bethesda has always done a phenomenal job of curating and maintaining the Bethesda Gear Store. Now, if you haven't watched my video on the PlayStation Gear Store, I'll drop a link to that in the description box below. While you're down there, please consider subscribing to the channel. But you will notice that the PlayStation Gear Store is actually shutting down at the end of the year. And I talked about how, in my opinion, it was one of the most horribly mismanaged but greatest intention stores ever. Bethesda does not have that problem. Bethesda's Gear Store is a phenomenal place to lose yourself in your favorite Bethesda franchise. And boy, oh boy, are there a lot to choose from. So in honor of Fallout Day, they made two really, really big announcements, which is what this video is going to focus on. The first one is that they are going to release a Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. What makes the Anniversary Edition so cool is that it's going to allow you to have Creation Club content baked in, and they're going to add creations to Fallout 4. So there's a whole video kind of walking through that whole thing. I'm not going to get into it here. What I'm really focused on is this helmet, which I believe is what we're looking at right here. It's hard to say. Their site doesn't have a ton of information, but I believe this is what is going to be included in that bundle. It is a pre-order bonus of a miniature T-51 power armor helmet, mini desktop statue. This thing looks so freaking cool. I'm very, very, very excited for it. It's tiny. They say mini, they weren't kidding. It's not even 5 inches tall. It's going to weigh about a little over a pound. So little figurine that you can put on your desk. I totally want one. I think the price might be a smidge high, but I get it. I do have the T-51B power armor that came, power armor helmet, I should say. I wish I had the whole set of armor. That came with the launch edition of Fallout 76. And I've also picked up the New California Republic helmet as well. I have a couple of their helmets from the Doom games that have come out over the years. Bethesda's always done an awesome, awesome job with statues and figurines based on their most popular franchises. So there's the announcement there. There's the helmet. Although I got to say this helmet does look a lot shinier than this one. It could just be trick lighting. It's hard to say. But either way, there is going to be some sort of collector edition, essentially. And leave it to Bethesda to find a way to release a collector edition for a game that's 10 years old. And you know what? People are going to buy it. And I love that about them. If Fallout 4 isn't your thing and you're more of a New Vegas guy or gal, and let's face it, New Vegas was just so amazing, wasn't it? For $155, you can get the 15th anniversary. Now, what is this going to include? Well, you're going to get a Victor 8-inch PVC statue of our favorite Securitron. You're going to get some evaluation cards from Doc Mitchell. And if you remember those from the beginning of the game, when you were basically looking at these, when he was evaluating you. So they put those in the collection, which is kind of funny. You're going to get a Vault Boy enamel pin, a Mojave Express patch, NCR Recon patch, and then they're going to release the full game on PC, and you'll get the code for the PC. I can't imagine at this point people don't already have this game. I just got to believe that somewhere, somehow, for free, whether it be through your streaming platform of choice on PlayStation or Xbox or Luna or Amazon Prime or Twitch drops or something, you had to have had access to this game by now. You are not paying for this game. You should have it. And if you don't have it, and if you've never played it, right after you're done watching this video, go buy it and play it. It is one of the greatest games ever. There is so much replayability and so much depth into this system. The DLC will only just amplify that experience 10, 15-fold. And it's going to be a great primer for the Fallout Season 2 television show, which is going to be coming out here soon-ish. Because it's going to be in New Vegas. But if you're a fan of Fallout, then you are probably familiar with this guy. And I just absolutely love this statue. It looks so freaking cool. The dimensions on it are it's 8-inch PVC. So we don't get to, unfortunately, see a ton of it. They got another little photo here. Lots of attention to detail, I feel like. I love that they did the traditional no big base at the bottom that says Fallout New Vegas like we know. This is a very iconic guy, and his quest line, I should say, or at least kind of where the Securitrons end up and how they're involved in the story is awesome. And it was just such a weird and exciting universe to be a part of. I love this collector edition. I think it's an awesome, awesome deal because I want it. So I think this is probably one I'm going to scoop up. But while you're there, honestly, do yourself a favor and just dig through the Fallout and the Elder Scrolls store. There are so many things in here. There's Doom stuff in here. There's Elden Ring. Elder Scrolls stuff in here. I have bought quite a bit of stuff from these guys over the time. I love it. They typically have some sort of promotional code somewhere that will give you at least a couple dollars off your first purchase. But be warned, when you get into their mailing list, you're going to be like, ooh, I need that. Ooh, I need that. And they actually have a Fallout Day sale going on right now. Looks like they're doing a bit of a fire sale on some of their most popular, or maybe least popular Fallout stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I just really wanted to talk about that statue and talk about the two big bundles that have been announced. We don't have pricing yet on the Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. I'm going to guess if that statue is actually this one, it's probably going to be closer to $100. But the fact that these games, 15-year-old game, 10-year-old game, are still gaining this much traction and hype, looking at the Steam charts, looking at how much this game is talked about and how much it has been reintegrated back into popular culture, largely because of the television show and the limited success, I would say, of Fallout 76. It is no better time to jump into this amazingly cool universe. And why not buy something that is a cool keepsake, a memento, a trinket you could put on your desk, you could look at, think about, add it to your collection, because that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'll post a link to the Bethesda gear store in the description box below. I hope you find this video interesting and informative. And if you do, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. What is your favorite Fallout game? What are your thoughts on season 2 of the TV show? What ending did you get in Fallout New Vegas? I want to hear all of it and more. There are a lot of great channels and resources out there to get spun up on this series if you're not familiar with it. So don't feel like there is too big of an entry. You don't have to know any history. They're all self-contained stories that will definitely leave you wanting more. Because I know we do. We're waiting for Fallout 5, and I wish we got an announcement for it today, but unfortunately it's just going to cost us more money, and money that I will gladly pay. All right. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.